Hi, all, Andrew Coates, owner and co-founder of Salt Studios here. So today I just want to talk a little bit about the legacy of your wedding photos. Hi, so talking today a little bit about the longevity and the legacy of your wedding photos. So being Valentine's Day today got me thinking about that. So looking through my social media feeds, Facebook, Instagram, I was seeing a lot of posts of photos that I've taken over the years. So people giving shout outs to husbands and wives and all that sort of thing. So some of the photos are only 3 and 4 months old, but some of the others are 10, 12 years old from when we sort of first started the studio. So it just got me thinking about the lifespan of your wedding photos. So sometimes in the planning of a wedding, the immediacy and all that's happening in the activity that's happening, sometimes the longevity is not something that is actually front of mind, that you're really thinking about prior to the wedding and the planning of the wedding. Sometimes it's not till after the wedding, if you lose a grandparent or you lose a parent, that photo you have with them at your wedding becomes that much more important. So the people that went before you, so your parents and your grandparents, it's really important for you to get photos with them at your wedding so you have them for you. But then also looking the other way is with your kids and your grandkids, so that they have photos of you at your wedding, that they can then sort of reminisce and laugh at the bad fashion and the bad haircuts and all that sort of stuff that I do with my parents' photos and that kind of thing. So, but yeah, like looking at my grandparents' photos, I just love that there's a photographer that took that photo 60 odd years ago, and I'm still looking at his work now. And anyone who knows me or has spoken to about wedding photos or taken their wedding photos know that that's a big appeal for me, is that longevity and the legacy of the photos, that potentially in 100 years time there's still going to be people looking at my work and photos that I've taken long after I'm dead and gone. My photos will still be there sort of in amongst families, and they'll become heirlooms, which is something that is really important to me. So don't disregard those sort of photos on your wedding day. Like it's very much about you and your partner, but also those family members, whether they're your kids, your parents, your grandparents. It's important to get those photos with them for that longevity and legacy of the photos. So any questions, always happy to help. saltstudios.net.au is my website, or andrewcoates.net.au is my website. Sorry, Salt Studios is our studio. But yeah, always happy to help. Any questions that you have, we'd love to be here to help.